Hey there, I'm Lainey Lipsky, parenting coach and master teacher. Parenting is hard. I totally get it, and I'm here to make it easier for you. Especially if you had a tough childhood or you've got a tough child now, I've got your back. So take a deep breath, relax, and check out this clip from my coaching group this week. And remember to hit like and subscribe if you like my vibe. Let's get started. Tips for the girls fighting. So you're looking for tips for your kids who are fighting, and they're 4 and 2. You feel like you need to supervise them at all times. If you turn around, someone is going to get hit, someone is hitting someone else, or something is ripped out of the other one's hands, and there's always something, right? So at 4 and 2, and with everybody spending so much time together these days, I'm going to go and say, this is normal. And when I know it's not the answer you wanted to hear, I'm sorry. Um, it's normal, but it doesn't have to continue like that, okay? But my husband and I, our joke was, the milestones that the kids were reaching, we didn't really care about. What we what we were tracking was how long can we sit in a room together and have a conversation before we were being interrupted, or how much could we read before we were getting interrupted. They're young and they need you, and they do need, and your younger one is starting to have more power and become more of a person, and so there is going to be more conflict between them, especially if they're home alone a lot together. One surprising suggestion that I would have for you, I've seen this work in my own family and in many other families where I've recommended this, and there are lots of books around this, is to actually cut down the number of toys that you have available to your kids. Actually having less for them to fight over, it's counterintuitive, but they will actually fight less. You'd think if there's less to fight about, everything would become that much more precious. But if you do an overhaul of your toy room and just put a bunch of stuff into bags that they're not using, or that are junky, or you got as a present and you don't want them to use, whatever the reason is, leave out just a few toys, just a few books. And this is from Simplicity Parenting by Kim John Payne, or John Kim Payne. I'm forgetting his name right now, but the book is called Simplicity Parenting. You can read the whole book, you don't have to. I'm telling you that taking out the number of things around your house will actually cut down on your kids fighting. So, yes, it's normal. I know we don't like that answer, and cut down on the number of things that you have for them to fight about. Okay. And, if you have to just be in the room, bring a cup of tea, bring a cup of coffee, and, you know, again, this is going to be around your self-talk around it. Like, they're so 4 and 2 right now. That's one of my favorite phrases to say when kids are acting their age. Like, they're so 4 and 2 right now. They're so little sisters growing up. Okay. The fighting, I mean, the hitting, you don't, that's not going to be accepted, right? No, do that, but try to have like just a light touch to it where you can. And if you're not able to have a light touch to it in your own mind, do some of maybe it's the practice that we just did today, right? Do some of the stuff that is going to keep you calm. So when you're speaking, you're not trying to raise the volume to get more in control, that you are the voice of calm and you're the voice of reason. So they eventually come down to meet you. I really hope this video was helpful to you. Feel free to share it and use the comments to ask a question or to request a topic for the future. We've got links below for free support with things like discipline, teaching your kids how to be more gritty, and how to be more patient with your kids, plus access to my free coaching group. So be sure to check those links out. And remember, we get one shot at parenthood. Our kids only get one shot at their childhood. So let's make it count. Click like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.